Alrighty, hello everybody, and welcome to a little bit of modifications here. I fucked around with the audio a little bit, so we'll see how that plays out. And our computer has been fighting for its life. Can I just say that? Also I've been grinding Counter-Strike, and well, that's been going absolutely disaster as we're getting fucking dumpstered on. But that's mainly due to the hacker man. You're a hacking man. I need to process this into actual water, don't I? How bad is the germs, though? Dude, oh, man. I've been honestly depressed. Just, like, the computer... I guess then again, like, when we built this computer, the 2.0 computer, it was kind of a compromise, because, like, me computer failed, so I had to, like, what do you call it? Buy parts as they fail, I guess. So... a little bit annoying, man. What do I do with this water? I don't know. I don't want it. I don't want it. It's germs. Do we have a sanitized guy here? Yeah, we do. It's fine, I guess. We've been grinding Project Zomboid. I've been trying to get people to play Project Zomboid. I use my friend group, and nobody's like, nah, fuck that shit, bro. It's Big Walk Gang. Big Walk! And I'm just like, man, fuck y'all, man. What the hell? No, not serious though. Big Walk looks interesting, but I don't know, man. I guess then again, the person I watch, which is Northern Line, for people wondering, I don't know. Like watching that gameplay was just, it didn't seem like I would get into it because it seems more like a podcast, I guess. Is this? I don't know what it is. We had a host server. It was the most fun I ever had walking. But we try to get into Project Zomboid. I think it was like Build 41, right? Because I think Build 42 just got released. And but that didn't last long. I think it lasted like a day or like a week. It was like, oh, it was like, damn. Well, now I feel bad. What the hell? You can amputate yourself? Draco eggs! Let's go! Sorry. What the fuck? Why is there so much Gabaggio here, man? How about let's just relocate y'all? Oh my god. Okay. Obvious. I'm gonna show you a screenshot, man, of something. We have too much water. Which I guess then again, if it's something you have too much of, it's rather be water, right? Look at this system. Look at him working as intended. Oh, Scooby. It's so good. I mean, Billy. Sorry, Billy, not Scooby. Billy. Large Discord. He just ran over. He just basically ran over a bunch of zombies, man. Oh, I guess that works. Wait, hold up. Why are we still importing? All right, I don't want import enough. I don't want nothing coming here, dog. Damn, we still got 29 tons of copper? Fuck that, man. Keep importing. Give me that raw copper. I have no idea. Again, I only played like Project Zomboid. I think we played for like one day on stream, and then one day off stream with the buddies, and that's pretty much as much Zomboid knowledge I have, man. Wait a minute, I just realized we're popping that shit straight into our system. We're not even processing that shit, dog. Are you stupid? It's gonna be germs no matter what, dog. I mean, we do have, like, these guys, they do clearing germs, so, like, it's not the end of the world, I guess, but it's just fucking annoying. Stupidly realistic. Yeah, I like a more arcadey feel, I guess. Sorry, I just gotta do a little bit thinky here, because, like, sometimes Hunter doesn't think. Hunter head empty. I only need 4. I mean, we might as well just use the existing, like infrastructure. You know what I'm saying? Like we're not really producing coal at all. So like, fuck it, man. I needed to go up. Which means I need you to go over. Oh shit, it's gonna get complicated, dog. What is this? Oh, it's salt water. Well, I'm gonna hijack you. The pipes, man. The pipes, what do they be? You go into there, you get clean, you produce clean water. Yo, Project Zomba mentioned. It's not like we're gonna play it. I mean, Alpha 42, like, I don't know. It doesn't seem like that substantial of a change. Well, driving isn't that bad, is it? So did we fuck this one? Nah, we're... Yeah, isn't driving just WASDA? Why this no worky? It's because it has no power. Motherfucker, you motherfucker, you. What you guys trying to do? 27 days later, man, or something like that? Or 27 weeks later? All the zombies are runners? I kind of like it when the zombies are more slow. I feel like, I guess then again, it makes it too easy, right? Like, that's the whole point of having runners. They can run at you, dog, and eat your face. We should probably do some basic automation, but like, fuck it, man. Fuck it. We do it live in this household, alright? We take your shit water, we produce good water, and then that good water gets sent, well, into our... I mean, these German waters are gonna get sucked, okay, y'all? It's gonna get sucked dry for the most part, so that's good. Also, we'll be doing a zombie game that is not Project Zomboid, like later in the evening. I just want to play a little bit of Oni because I feel like I've taken a break too much. So we gotta do a little bit of grind on Oni so that it doesn't feel like I abandoned the game. We're not gonna abandon it, all right, y'all. We're not gonna abandon it. It's just very slow because motivation has been low, and also computer has been fucking. I've been fighting for its life right now. Also, I don't know, man. Rely on your buddies to teach you, man. I think that's your first mistake, you know? I guess then again, like when we built this computer originally, well, the original was, like it was a classic. It was great. It was perfect. What do you call it? The issue was that it kind of failed midway, so I had to upgrade mid-cycle, and I kind of cheaped out. Which, it's on me, I guess, Hunter, past Hunter, cheaping out, motherfucker. But I was just like, it doesn't feel like it's a good time to build right now. Because I generally plan my builds, I would say 6 to 8 years. Or last 6 years. Ideally, it would have last 8 years. And then we'll be in Gucci gang. What should I call it? But it failed. It failed at the 6-year mark. At least all the core components failed at this 6-year mark. So it's just like, god damn it, man. Oh, that sucks. That sucks big balls. Also, we're trying out new audio just because I I was doing a couple YouTube videos with the buds, and I noticed that audio. I'm always anal about audio, man. I guess then again, we're kind of like, I would say 50-50 video versus audio. We don't really have what you call it, like a webcam or anything like that, because that shit's never gonna happen. You guys would never see my face or my toes. I'll be good, but boring now. All right, man. You know the general vicinity, man, but you still gotta fucking source through the people. Share with the class. Don't share with the class. What the hell's wrong with y'all? Honestly, I kind of get VTubing, Like, VTubing, you don't really, like, show your face and shit like that. Hunter become VTuber when is the real question. Holy shit, we just gave these guys, like, super radiation. Well, they did go into the radioactive reactor, because we're making a cooling room, by the way. I'll use the Mo, man. I'll be the Mo guy. Now, granted, we gotta fix our fucked up face, because, I kind of designed it out of the Don't Starve Mo, which is, like the star Mo, but I don't know, man. I think we want a pointy nose, is what I'm trying to say, dog. Also, we need to lock access to this thing for a little bit because people have got a radiation sickness. Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Oh fuck! I got a 49 on that lock or 48, so that people don't commit the Sudoku. Or I'm talking about the buds, and they're like, your name literally spells hog. You could be a hog, and I'm like, I guess we'll have to do a pivot. No. I got a zombie game. All right, we'll see if we can play it though, because it's rather I wouldn't say modern, but like it's new. So like I'm a little bit concerned if we can stream the game. So we'll test it out tonight. At least the first maybe an hour, 2 hours. Actually within the 2 hour window, just because if it doesn't go well, then I can just refund and we can just we'll never talk about it ever again. All right, y'all. That sounds awful. As a new guy, that sounds awful, man. Problem is that I'm injecting dirty ass water. Ugh. Hate germs. Okay, man. I'm gonna be struggling. I don't know, man. Who knows? I'm gonna be real with y'all. Most of my playthroughs of Oxygen Not Included, I don't think they last beyond 1,000 cycles. So we're really running on like limited time here. We really gotta lock the fucking samurai. Lock the fucking samurai, and also why are you so hot? Jesus fucking Christ, dog. Ugh. Gotta start cleaning y'all too. Infrastructure. No, if anything, I'm gonna charge y'all max premium, man. Have you seen the prices of freaking components these days? It's just ridiculous, man. I should have upgraded. In hindsight, what do you call it? Should have upgraded. At least the GPU. I should have bought like a 9070. And then, what you call it? Move the 97 to the new build. When we do the new build, I upgraded early. Well, I just did. I didn't want to go the no compromise route. I want to go like balls to the walls. And now looking at it, should have compromised. Yeah. Oh my god, bro! Isn't that like $2,000 or something like that of RAM? which is just ridiculous to think about, man. I'm still on AM4, by the way. All right, guys, just giving you guys a little dose of fucking radiation. Radiation, yo! Ooh, I love radiation, said no one. Also, how okay, we've imported 9 tons of copper. I think that's a lot. That's like, I think that's enough copper. Do you have like aluminium by any chance? Because I kind of need to refine that. No, we need to import aluminium from the other site, which is up here. Can't spell. There's a little bit. We just need a couple of tons. That's crazy, man. Honestly, I should have upgraded at like the beginning of the year because it was only like it was not that much. I mean, like, don't get me wrong, it's still inflated, but like, luckily, I live in one of the micro center states, so like, you know, it was not too bad. If you don't live next to micro center, well, get ready to get fucked, little guy. So yeah, now I think I'm just gonna skip the current cycle and then just move on to the next one, man. Like I think it's a lost cause. Now, granted, the next one might not even be that good, honestly. We'll see, man. Why are you just chugging, man? Variable block. Wait a minute, where are you shipping the shit from? Is the better question. Have you ever built a thing and you're like, what the fuck? Alright, that's good. It's fine. AMD, I think AMD is like releasing their, or at least announcing their new CPU in Q1 2027, right? So like, it's only a couple months away. Yeah, but I kind of want to move on to AM5 at this point, you know? Like, I think as a platform, isn't that basically the end of the line with the next one? Gen 6? What? I haven't heard I haven't heard as much frying issues recently. Why are you stuck? Why are you not sucking? It's because there's a green to green. But there's also a white in there, you fucking bitch. Okay, fine. I'm a little special little guy. Yeah, but as a platform, I think they mature enough, you know? What you call it? And plus, it's like literally the last CPU in the AM5 socket. Like, it's not gonna either get better or I guess worse, I guess. We'll see. But yeah, we are. I think I am planning on upgrading though. But just because I think this is the end of the line for this one. Well, which again, you know, for a temporary solution, you know, it definitely held out for the 2 or 3 years that I needed to hold out for. So I'm just gonna be moving probably the GPU and all the internal hardware, like the SSDs and shit like that, because I'm definitely not buying an SSD in this day and age, bro. Like, have you seen the prices, man? That shit is ridiculous. All right, now we put the pipe in the pipe, and then we go Paul crazy. Yeah, we're just gonna be using water for this because I'm an ass motherfucker. Shouldn't you not be connected there, bud? Why is he not doing what I think he's supposed to be doing? Ah. You have no suck. What's R5? RAM 5? Oh, DDR5. Yeah, we're just gonna have to bite the bullet, honestly. Like, what you may call it. I mean, realistically, the only other, I think, CPU that I can upgrade to is like the 5800 X3D. Like, I don't have an X3D chip. But I'm like, I don't know if it's gonna be worth it to upgrade. Because I already have like the non-XD version, so like it's sufficient, but I need more power, man. Especially since I've been getting also into editing videos too. Like start to realize that, you know, we need more power. I don't know if we're gonna be starting gaming in 4K though, because I still think 4K is a gimmick. Personally, for me, I still think 4K is kind of a gimmick, y'all. But you know, whatever floats the people boat, I guess. It's a stick up. Oh no! Please, man, my stuff isn't even that good. Please. Now watch this shit. You're about to see some super cooling. It's perfect. So now, the hot temperature gets sucked into the cold temperature, and the cold temperature gets sucked in. Oh god, how do you activate it? Bloody hell! Quickly! Quickly! What? Feet finder account. You're never gonna find these feet. That was the biggest thing that I want to do though, because like, you know, the temperature over here was getting too cold. Look at my guy, 16. It's way too cold. So I wanted to pump some heat into the system because yeah, the system needs some heat, man. And then over here, y'all need to make me my god dang. Where's my ore? Oh, okay, there it is. Yes, man. Yes. Yeah, we're gonna try a zombie game. It's not Project Zomboid, alright? I'm gonna be real with y'all. It's not Project Zomboid. But yeah, we're gonna try a zombie game. We're gonna see if we can run it. If we can't run it, then you know, we're gonna have to erase it like it never existed, alright, y'all? It never existed. It's 24. 24. Input is 24. I mean, it's a drop by like a little bit, you know? It's not much. So we'll probably do it in, I don't know. Let's give oxygen not included at least 4 hours. This game needs at least 4 hours. I'm gonna have to go AFK at some point too, by the way. But yeah, we're gonna give it an earnest effort, I guess. Oh yeah, the wood gets picked up here and then gets distributed, right? Who the fuck knows, man? Who the fuck knows? I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. 13 tons. I found the corn. Weren't you also like corn maxing? Like how's that going along? Corn maxing. I think that's kind of ridiculous. Personally, for me, I think that's kind of fucking ridiculous, man. But you know, if it works, it fucking works, man. Sometimes you gotta be coin maxing. Also, I didn't realize you're creating such harm to our local people who are trying to sleep. So can you get the fuck out of here, mate? Yeah. He has the money. Get it! My steam turbine can't even get off anymore, man. I love an aqua tuner, man. Things where you know you're gonna be a-okay is when you get a fucking aqua tuner. I guess then again, when you have infinite wood generation / dirt generation / polluted thing, I'm unstoppable. I mean, honestly, the installation of this thing was the most important thing because realistically, it's what gets everything, gets the word turning, right? So like, it's just very nice. We're just in a very nice time in life right now where we have abundance of water, we have abundance of food because our food is water. So as long as we have water, we have food. Of course, we need coolant. Don't get me wrong, we're still injecting heat into our systems, but you know, like that thing is getting kind of somewhat taken care of with the whole plants. Now, granted, this is a really bad feedback loop where eventually the temperature is going to get so low that it's going to cool everything to like too cold. But, you know, for the time being, the DMs. What the fuck? You look like one of those crime, one of those crime lords that gets caught with like the stack of money. Ugh. I guess then again, I guess depending on like how legit that money is, I'm assuming that's legit money. Okay, I'm just saying. Should be digital at that point, dog. Honestly, I got robbed. Was not my proudest moment. So now I'm like, fuck it, man. I'm keeping most of my money digital. Because, you know, most of my, all of my money, not most, all of my money is made legitimately, y'all, all right? So, like, I don't give a fuck. You know, if they audit me, I pay my taxes, okay? We don't fuck with the IRS here. So I don't really have to worry about Uncle Sam finding my ass and being like, where do you make this money? Honestly, I try to relate to the what do you call it? The authority, and I don't know why I expected anything, man, because they don't give a fuck. Yeah, that's all I gotta say. It wasn't that bad. Like I think it was only a couple $100, but you know, I usually like to prefer some cash in my wallet, but now I'm like, fuck this, I'm going all digital, bro. Don't get me wrong, I might keep like, you know, 20 or 30 bucks in my thing, but like I'm not gonna keep 100. It sucks, you know. I'm not gonna lie, it definitely sucks. But I've already gone through my stages of grief. You know, the 7 stages of grief. I'm good. I'm good. No, it's honestly, I'm just gonna think of it at the end of the day as like charity work or something like that, man. Maybe that motherfucker needed more than me. All right. You know, you never know what people are going through to stoop that low, but you know, like, it is what it is. That's what I'm saying. But you know, again, it's just an unfortunate event. Again, like I already gone through my stages. I already gotten to acceptance. We've now embraced Nirvana. Yada yada. I guess. Hmm. But it's not like, honestly, if it was like, you know, more than a couple hundred where it's like game ending, then, you know, like obviously that would be worse, right? But you know, it's only a couple $100 in the grand scheme of things. And like it's I would say, I wouldn't say we're like that well off, but like we have padding where like it's not gonna be like destroy my entire life kind of you know wave. Okay, I think this loop can run for a couple hundred cycles without causing issues. It's just when this water drops below 20C is when we should cut off this loop. And honestly, I guess then again, you know, it's kind of my mistake to bring money in my wallet. But it's whatever. It's whatever, man. I've already moved past it. And we're just being chillin' these days. Or hopefully being chillin'. We'll see, man. We'll see. And then the other thing is, Counter-Strike has been going awful. A lot of hackers, man. Can I just say that? I kind of get why people hack. Don't get me wrong. You know, it's just, you know, some people have what we call the troll mentality, where they're just here to fucking ruin somebody's day, man. And it's just like, the goddamn saddest existence I've ever seen. I'm here trying to play legit Counter-Strike, and you know that get booty fucked, and it's just like every day I'm getting booty fucked, and it's just like, god damn it. What can I say? Counter-Strike is like my second main game, all right? And also, we just dropped a video, too. Not on Counter-Strike. Because, you know, like, I don't make videos of my shittiness. Because I'm... I'm ass. But it's just fun, you know? Like, I grew up playing... Well, actually, I didn't grow up playing Counter-Strike. I grew up playing, like, fucking Warcraft. Which is where Hunter came from, by the way. Little known fact. Why is he called Hunter? Shit came from Warcraft. Go grass? What the hell? No one's calling penis, man. I can tell you that much. And if they're all calling penis, what the hell is wrong with them? Oh, the sad part is that we used to have a crew, like a full 5-man, but you know, like everybody's gotten old. Everybody gotten old, got other shit to do. So it's just like, damn, nobody wants to play Counter-Strike anymore with Yo Hunter, except for one guy, which is like, you know, I prioritize that motherfucker over, you know, since we rarely see each other anyways. And then what else has been happening? Drop another YouTube video. I think I don't know, man. The compression, YouTube compression fucking makes me want to die. Okay, y'all. I'm here trying to upload like the best video that I can. Meanwhile, YouTube compression is like, nah, fuck you, little bro. I'm gonna compress this video at a kingdom come. And I'm just like, god damn it, man. Why you gotta do this? Because now it looks like... Do I need to have an Instagram account for this? Oh. Make sure we're not capturing audio from the thingy. Except for the mic. Trolling callouts, man. Honestly, though, there's some callouts where my homies are like, ain't no way, because there's on a map there's a map called Nuke, right? And apparently back in the olden times there's a name guy, either one guy's named Asia or one guy's named Africa, but Either way though, the call out is based on that motherfucker guy, and then, like every time I say Africa or Asia, they're like, "What the fuck are those?" And I'm like, "It's a long story." But yeah, there are some call outs where, you know, like it's just a random man. But yeah, so unfortunately we have to cave to the Saudis because we have to cave and we have to go to face it because that's the only place where there's like any competitive integrity left, man. There's no integrity in in the normal Premier war. Now, granted, you could still technically cheat on face it too. Like it's not like it's immune to cheating, right? But like at least it feels a little bit more where, you know, the homie's got to go out of his way to be a dickhead, basically. So no. Oh no! Yes, kill the germs. Kill the germs. Do the happy little dance. Do it. Do it now. Well, this guy should clean the water, so, you know, it should not be that bad, I think, hopefully. It's just sad that we have to go to, we have to go to face it, just because, you know, like, I would like to play the game as intended. But you know, that's how you just gotta do it, man. For the time being. Eventually, I think, you know, it will get resolved. Hopefully, maybe one day. Who knows, man? Shouldn't you guys get like more? Like, are we shipping? Oh, they're waiting for coolant. Oh, can I say micro slop fucked VLC? Like, I was wondering, like, why it took 30,000 years to, like, open VLC. It turns out Microslop had an update where it apparently fucked, whatchamacallit. It apparently fucked the, I don't know, the load times of the software, and you gotta clear a cache or something like that. I did not know that. I thought it was just VLC doing VLC things, but it turns out it was the Microslop all along. Trying to fuck over them, man. I'm pumping you, like, into this Johnny, little Johnny, and then I gotta pump you a little deeper, huh? I gotta keep pumping you. Hey, yo? Pulse? Yeah, because it's coming out. It's still coming out a little bit hot here, honey. Look at that shit. Ugh. Shit! But yeah, we tried to grind for masters in old Masters rank in Counter-Strike, basically, but it was impossible. Like, either I do shitty, or, you know, like, I do good, and then there's a hacker that turns up because they're like, this guy is fucking clearly hacking, because, you know, his aim score is so low, it does not make sense that he's fucking killing me, and I'm just like, you know, maybe I'm just having a good game, man. Like, I'm sorry, but, you know, like, I know my aim is ass, but doesn't mean, like, you know, I don't have any good games, and it doesn't mean that I don't belong in the rank. I mean, maybe we don't belong in the rank, because we were... we're definitely shooting higher than expected, to say least of things here. But it's been pretty nice though. Moving over to Face It. Now, granted, we've been playing with low levels because Face It, as a system, at its like I won't say rank reset, but like what do you call it? The rank numbers have been adjusted so that everybody ranks down, because everybody was too high on their goddamn ranks. The ranks are too damn high. Moving like some heat. I say some heat, but even then, like, it's barely moving any of the heat. Whatever, man. The most important part is that, you know, we're not adding heat into the system. And then down here is just like, Bro, can I just say heat deletion? One of the best things in the world. I love heat deletion. Makes me go, So I need a temperature shift plate. Can we get like is this the best way of like introducing cooling into this thing? Because I'm not entirely sure. I know there's like what the fuck? Oh. Oh, but this is overlapping with buildings and shit like that. That doesn't say. How do we cool solid? What the hell? I'm not entirely sure. Okay, but we gotta really focus on our rockets, though. I think I might build. Sir, a third rocket has hit the what you might call it, hit the thing. Maybe we do need to build a third rocket, a third platform. Are you made of what are you made of? Properties? Copper? Nah, don't worry about it. I also gotta include doors up there so that it's not too bad. Hmm. God damn, this is so hot. I mean, so cool. Oh, I just, I just very like a clean thing. All right, man. Now we just gotta expand this cooling loop though, because this cooling loop needs to cool this shit too. But I think it's we're holding off because we didn't have enough metal. Hmm. I think we need to introduce the shipping. Is there cooling? Can you cool while you ship? I don't think so. I don't think you might have to go through like a solid block. I think in order to cool. Um, dude, I have a good idea. I have a very good idea. Shipping, huh? You go through this thing. Ta-da! Have you ever just built a system and you're just like, man, who's the dumbass that made it? And then it's just like, it's you. You're the dumbass motherfucker. And then this thing goes down, up, over. What the fuck? Um, sorry. We need to fix this, man. This is so bad. Okay, instead of routing to the center, why do we have two pipes going the same fucking direction, bro? Are you fucking stupid? Sorry, sometimes I gotta fix my slop. Sometimes we're so sloppy that it's like actually killing me inside. All right, so that's the seed. Hmm. When you design such a sloppy system that you dead ass have to you dead ass have to go come in there and gotta fix the entire shit, man. Holy. There we go. Now the routing looks like a lot more sane. And then this should pick up everything except for P O looted dirt so that it can be processed by the dude. What's in the rail? Johnny, what's in the rail? Oh, it's iron ore. Why is iron ore here? Okay. Dude, I hate the overlay sometimes, man. Well, it's 20 gram of 89 Celsius thing. Goes through the cleaning. Only drops by 73. God dang, you're a hot little motherfucker. Damn, bitch, you cleaned up all that already? Holy fuck, man. This is perfect. So now it keeps this environment super clean. Look at that shit. Look, we don't have enough dining time or something like that. Why did they just drop food on the floor, man? You goddamn savages. I don't think this thing is deleting heat at all. I mean, there is some, you can see some coolness. So, you know, like, it is sucking up a couple of the heat into the system and then just balancing out at 24. That's fine, I guess. You know, like, 24 is not that bad, y'all. Not too shabby. The only thing is now is that we gotta suck up some of this salt water and either deposit somewhere or, like, process it somewhere. Because we have fucking too much capacity, man. I have too much water. Yo, we gotta fix the system because I think ultimately it's just overheating. Okay. Oh, I mean, if you look at our asteroid, it went from like, like this fucking shit is gonna collapse any second. That's not too bad. I would like a storage bin. Honestly, man, maybe we gotta get rid of this gravitas monument. 'Cause it is taking up like a fucking huge amount of space for no reason. Infrastructure day. That's man. Fuck. Fuck. What the hell? You ate my iron, you fucking what the fuck? Why don't you move over there, little guy? And you produce hydrogen gas. You shit out hydrogen. Oh, look at that. We actually pulled out we pulled out like a lot of the coolness and actually like this nature's healing is what I'm trying to say, y'all. Nature's healing. Yeah. That was something we need to do because our base was getting a little bit too hot. Now, of course, we could rely on the aqua tuner instead because the aqua tuner can remove more heat. I don't know, man. Sometimes having a native system, I guess then again, like this system ain't feeding that much, but having a native system is not too bad. Why you know empty? It's because I'm stupid. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Hopefully this is enough trees, by the way, because like I don't want to start the third planting. Sir, the third planting has hit the has hit the schedule. Yeah, because I don't know. Sometimes I'm very content. I'm on a, like a pretty content thing. All right. We're on a content arc. I have no enemies. You know, kind of vibes. Oh, I guess then again, the only enemy that we do have is ourselves because now people are getting so fucking. They're so done, dude. They're so done that they want to go do the AI job. Let the computer do its fucking job and enjoy, you know, whatever the fuck you doing out here, man. All right. In the meantime, I hate it. What am I thinking, Hunter? I'm thinking we gotta build a pump. Well, actually, no. We gotta solve the water situation first. Okay, man. Who the fuck built this? I built this, and fuck you, man. You fucking piece of work. What am I thinking? I'm thinking I want to expand this farm out. I mean, I don't know, man. Like at this point, we have so much fucking water, you know. Like just have the AI. I say AI, but just have the machines take our jobs, you know. And plus, it's not like any fancy jobs, right? It's just cleaning up debris and shit like that. Like anybody can do that. Leave a little gap so that people can access. Yeah, I need people to go down here just in case we need to do anything in there. I feel like we have like 9 boards. I was planning to move those 9 up here first so that they can start processing the heat in this area rather than planting it here where they can inject cooling into our main system. Because ultimately, our main system is going to be hot no matter what, I think. So, like, what you may call it? I'd rather have those 9 doing other more productive things. I guess then again, we could also just rely on cooling on this thing. No, but we also got to cool. We also got to cool our main base. Right now, we're not really cooling our main base. What you're saying is that the cooling system is gonna get even more complicated. Yes, at some point with the cooling system is gonna get even more complicated. We gotta fix all this shit, man. Like honestly, like all this gotta go. Yeah, because I think the water is gonna get produced domestically and it's gonna stay domestically. We're gonna dig out the salt water here, and then the clean water, and then we're gonna route them accordingly into their own channel. And then I have this that's 40. The cold thing is gonna eventually do not. All right. Let's send over some more copper. We're gonna have to rebuild our science center too, but I would need to reclaim all this space up here, man. Yeah, because realistically, this thing is taking up way too much space. I might build a coolant area. You can get like a big decent chunk up here in terms of making a coolant area over compared to this thing, which is only 21 tiles. Not bad. Not a bad idea. Yeah, and this could just be passive cooling. Like, it doesn't have to be so aggressive. And remember, this is really inefficient because we're using oxygen. If we pump the shit into hydrogen, it could be even more efficient. And then we just need to make a little room for it to then pass on to whatever that needs it. Yeah, because eventually I'm going to turn this area into a farm. This area is going to be farming for I don't know, man. Lettuce? Random crap? Probably lettuce just because I think Bristol blossoms, like, they need light and all that business. And that's fucking annoying as fuck. Oh, it requires power. Fuck that, man. I didn't realize how much fucking garbaggio we have. Holy shit, man. Yeah, the point of infrastructure day is that we just fix up all of the garbaggio. You know what I'm saying? Like we had a lot of garbaggio. We'll do 2 tanks. Maybe we should do more than 2 tanks. 4 tanks? Yeah, because the more tanks we have, the more buffer, and I like generally more tanks. Just because, like if something catastrophic happened, let's say like we figure out that we're burning too much wood, then we can pivot. You know what I'm saying? So that we don't burn up as much wood. And then we gotta inject a coolant line into this thing too. Let's say, well, how's the loop going? So the top is over here. I'm gonna need to run out of here. All right. The good thing about this power system is that it's basically all automated. There's no realistically intervention that we need to do, right? Like everything is what you may call it design without our intervention needs. Which is good because like the less the dupe have to interact with the system, the better, because they can do their labor on other shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's not good is the temperature of this thing has been increasing. So clearly, a Wheezewort is not able to keep up with the system and the amount of heat that they're injecting into our system. Does every Wheezewort also have a thing? Not really. Chilly surrounding. It's 25 Celsius, man, or 80 degrees. Get the fucking... You're fucked up. I like how all this just to run 2 of this, by the way. Like, it's not even like that extreme amount. uh, that's not good. We have to import some oxyfern somewhere, man. I'm a little bit concerned about breathability. We're gonna need electrolyzer, dog. Eventually, we'll have to harvest like hydrogen, make like power and shit like that. Yeah, oxygen is quickly failing, dog. You need to get on this. Sorry, fam. I know it sucks, but like, I mean, you guys did shit a lot. No, one electrolyzer should solve all this issue. We just gotta eventually suck out the hydrogen. The hydrogen's not gonna be. I mean, we're gonna use the hydrogen for power. Oop, I gotta be. All right, sorry about that. You gotta go AFK. You gotta go AFK. You know. I like how they've been giving me just gold, man. We gotta automate this shit too, man. Yeah, we do. All the random ass junk that spawns here gotta get sorted. Eventually. Oh, we ran out of refined metals. Alright, at least breathability's back. How is it overloading, man? Like it's on a 1200 watt thing. Or it's on a 2000 watt. This is 1200 watt, and like the max is 240. I don't understand. What? What? We're gonna need a system, man. Yes, we are. Yeah, something needs to control the hydrogen. And then we'll make airflow tiles here. We'll make a little gas pump all the way up the top. Sorry, these things are not supposed to be active just yet. Oh, okay. So half the farm, so this bottom section is feeding into this section, while this top section is feeding into my reserve section. Ideally, we want them to all feed into one system. I think I'm just gonna have this one filled with wood, y'all. All right. So first of all, we gotta merge both our wood outputs. I believe the top rail is the wood, right? Yes, top rail is wood. I'm wood. I go here. I go here. This is a merge input. And then I get dropped off down here. Oh no, wood has been backflowing, bro. Shit. A wood will go. Oh, let me just get shipping. So basically, overflow would go into here, and then this just guarantees that there's going to be at least 2 kilograms of wood on the system, basically. So all the wood will go into our primary system, and then if there's overflow, it will get dropped off at the drop-off point. What the fuck? Whoops. Okay, so basically, this would just make sure that there's wood always in the system. Oh, fuck. Okay, that's not how that's intended to say least of things. Yeah, because we want this to go first before this engages. We gotta rethink this design. It's not good. And then wood. Oh wait, I think this thing is eating like random bits and pieces of shit. Let's just put you up here. Or we're not managing anybody. I don't like how this is designed, personally. Maybe we need bridges instead. Basically, I want the lumber coming in first so that, we don't waste power resupplying it. And then we're going to waste a little bit of power, I think. Okay, basically, when one is filled, the other one doesn't, like has a little bit of extra capacity, and then they fill up. And this only activates if there's like no wood in this system, basically. I don't like that. Oh, why is it doing that thing? Maybe we need a conveyor also in this system. Okay. So we got the wood. Oh, now it's getting into infinite Tsukiyomi. Ah, you know what? We need to place this before the thing, or after the thing, I think. All right, so our original design was perfect. We just fucked it up a little bit. Whoops, my bad. All right, so now excess wood won't get yeeted out the fucking line. I think this is good. So now we will need shipping, a conveyor loader for all of these things to ship out like the polluted shit. Ta-da! Yeah, this area temperature is definitely much nicer, I think. Or at least, like it's holding steady rather than increasing over time. Oh, I haven't even tamed power yet, brother. Can I just say we haven't even tamed power yet, man? I'm running off of just one petroleum generator, not even two, by the way. The infrastructure network is crazy right now. It took us a little bit. It took us a little long to get everything up and sorted. Dude, I don't even have atmosphere suits, okay, man? Like, brother, get in line. We have a lot of issues, okay, man? Though, once we get this power all set up and fucking automated, man, we're gonna be big chilling. Actually, max stress. Oh, you're gonna be fine, you big fucking baby. Where's the person, anyways? Oh, have we not been importing? My bad. Oop, can't spell today. I haven't even made suits. I think we have bigger problems, I don't even have atmosphere suits right now. I guess then again, like, realistically, I don't know, man. This colony's so ghetto. There's definitely a lot of shit that is not desirable, but like at the same time, It got a certain charm to it. Gotta use better wire, man. I think I'm gonna produce plastic via the Drecodes. For the time being, that means we gotta make a Dreco farm because yeah, we're gonna need plastiki, and a lot of them too. But wait, cut. We still got a lot of shit to do right now, man. I have so much to do. It's fucking crazy, man. It's okay though. Once this new project is done, we'll have 4,000 kilowatts of power, which means we can run one aqua tuner and then our entire base. So that because right now that one aqua tuner is sucking up too much fucking power in our entire system here. So it's very. What's going on? All the liquid is not working because we don't have enough metal. I think. Is that correct? I'm a liquid. I go here, I go here, I go here, I go... Oh. All this, by the way, just to keep this one gravitas monument that I don't even know whether or not it's going to keep that shit long term. Tell me you spaghetti without telling me you spaghetti. Somebody forgot our spaghetti. Also, wait. I just realized since we're going to be switching our power thingy, that means we also got to switch our automation thingy. Oh, fuck me, man. Alright. This is going to get complicated real quick, yo. Let's just make it direct. Honestly, man, don't make it... Oh, fuck. We can't make it direct because of the fucking thing. Can we make it direct? Maybe we can. Oh, we can't. We can't, bro. I can't. I can't. It's gonna be fine, he says. It was a good idea, he says. I'm fucking stupid, man. Alright, so this thing will tell y'all when to shut the fuck up. Boom. Boom. Wait, not you. Bro. Why did we design this shit way so too complicated, man? I mean, do we need to tell them, just like, shut up? I don't know. Do we? God. This is what I'm saying, man. Like, what you may call it? You design a system, right? The system works, right? And then it's just like, what you may call it? We're gonna do 80-20 with you. Wait, do we want to 80-20 with this main thing? Or do we want to do it with the side thing? Because I think the side thing might be the better thing. Because that's the reserve tank. So I think you should be the one who feeds the info. Yeah, so then we'll have this as a backup tank, and then what do you call it? Well, if this thing ever gets depleted, we know that we're in fucking poopy situation. What do you call it? The least complicated build, Kappa. Look at this shit, man. Also, can you send me copper, man? I really need some copper, man. Can I get some motherfucking copper in here? How's oxygen doing these days? It's very breathable. That's good. That's very good. That's what we like to see. How's the temperature doing these days? We're still in a little bit of El Sussy territory, but we're slowly colonizing this area. Slowly colonizing this area with heat. Their maximum stress the fuck out. What's the temperature of the water like these days? 22, 19. So the water comes out at around 23 and they come in around 31. All right, you know, that's pretty good, I think. I mean, this area used to be like around 40 Celsius, so consider the fact that, you know, it's down to like 30 something. It's not bad, bro. It's not bad. Up here it's still a little bit hot, but like, you know, and that's going to be a dummy one. It doesn't really need instructions. I think we're ready, man. I think basic automation is good. Our automation signal is good. We're probably going to run this baby dry. And then have we cleaned up all the shipping? Yep, everything has been shipped out. Yeah, all you gotta go now, y'all. You're obsolete now, motherfucker. Oh, just the buildings. Ah, that is so much more space, man. We've been struggling. I don't even care, man. Like, honestly, it's not gonna go be gold or anything like that. So can we just, like, you know, get that shit done quickly? No. Cool. So we got Weezewort cooling down the automation loop, or at least keeping the automation loop in check. And then I have what you may call it, the Aqua Tuner, keeping our industrial buildings in check. So it's not too bad. It is not too bad. We only got a couple areas where, you know, there's like heat, but I mean, eventually the Aqua Tuner is just gonna be every motherfucker in town. What's wrong with you? Which means we can actually simplify this thing, because now we don't have to have this complicated ass loop. This. Okay, and then eventually... Okay, we might have to keep you for a second, because I'm going to feed all of your liquid into the main loop. We feed this. Oh. Oh. I was like, how come my power network ain't working, bro? My power network ain't power networking. Oh, nee. That's okay. Luckily, we don't have anything that requires like immediate power right now. It's fine. But this should solve all of my power issues for the next 10,000 cycles. Because like realistically, we're not gonna be consuming that much power, anyways. So let's deconstruct all that, shoddy. Yeah, because the main thing was just getting enough power to feed our aqua tuner. Oh shit, our aqua tuner just went quiet. Oh fuck. Well, there goes all the cooling. Oh man, fuck. Yeah, the big reason why we had to upgrade our power network was because of the motherfucking this one aqua tuner, bro. This one aqua tuner, legitimately the bane of my existence. I had to build an entire new network. Where there's lumber, what's going on? Okay. All of the things have been built. All the miscellaneous items. Dude, can I just say, we set out to like clean the shit out of our thing, and it's looking real clean now, y'all. The only thing is that I would like this thing to just feed directly into that thing, and then like just deconstruct this rind. Yeah, I think the more straight it is, the better, rather than all these fucking curvy wavy shit, man. Look how clean that is. I mean, don't look at this other side. I mean, this other side, we've also pretty much simplistically cleaned up too a lot. Deconstruct that. Is that reachable? Do we need to build a little ladder? And then any random stuff is gonna get fed up here. I don't know who the fuck designed this little man, but they need to be shot. Whoever designed shot. Oh wait, is that my dirt loop? It might be my dirt loop. I have no idea, man. Oh god. Sometimes when you build something and you know you spaghettify the shit out of your base, man, you gotta figure out how to unspaghettify, you know? And actually like build something that is gonna be useful for everybody. I think you're no longer useful, which means we gotta figure out our dirt loop is kind of fucked. We gotta figure out how to clean up our dirt loop because yeah, that shit looks like it's the biggest piece of shit I ever seen, you know? Oh, we fucked your room. That's why you're so unhappy. My bad, fam. I didn't realize I fucked. I was like, how come this bitch is so unhappy? Turns out I fucked that bitch. I'm sorry. My bad. This is probably one of the most congested area known to mankind. Okay. So the only intervention that that our dupes needs to do is go into here and whatchamacallit, add sand on the occasional, which is not too bad. I mean, can we automate it? Yes. Am I gonna automate it? Fuck no, bro. Shit. I don't get paid enough for this shit, man. Most important thing is that we're capturing the heat generated by our generators. We're dissipating that heat. And whatchamacallit, we're processing all the byproducts in an orderly manner. And then the other thing is that we'll have to keep an eye on wood to see if we have enough wood. Obviously, if we don't have enough wood generation, then that's gonna be no bueno. But we're on the burning part right now, so. But now we have enough power though, so that means we don't really need to do the wheel anymore. Do we still have a wheel? Oh, never mind. I thought we had the wheel. We do not have the wheel. Ta-da! Or realistically, they should not be delivering to the... Yeah, because the whole point is that this is fully automated, right? Okay, now what, Hunter? Oh, now I think we have enough power to support. Well, I mean, 4,000 watts. We definitely have enough power to the aqua tuner, which is gonna be good because we're gonna need. I'm getting to produce hydrogen, and that means we need supercoolant because supercoolant will allow us to go into super levels. And I think now that we have everything under control, we could do that. And then these guys, I mean, they're doing a fantastic job soaking up, the heat from the byproduct heat from our automated wood farm. Still a little bit too hot, but I mean, it is sucking up heat though, so it's fine. That's a water. That's a water thing. It's not a volcano. It's just some water. It's a water geyser. I mean, I guess, shit. I don't know, man. We have more shit. Are you pumping thing out? It's so expensive. I should stop. Do I need to make one? Shit, we need copper ore, man. Oh! Or power! I don't know, man. I don't know. I need copper right now, dog. So can we just turn off that shit and then, let's make that 47 so that you guys focus on that. Engine. I think I'm just gonna use a steam engine, honestly, man. I don't know. Okay. We gotta, like, de-spaghettify all this shit. So all this shit's gotta... It's gotta go. I don't like how much spaghetti we have. I'm honestly thinking of going super coolant, figuring out how to get super coolant, and then just fucking, what'd you call it? Just doing that. Yeah, we de-spaghettify our wood, so now we just gotta de-spaghettify or the rest of the shit, man, because somebody touch my spaghetti. Okay. I think we can now focus on rockets. I think the only reason why I haven't been focusing on rockets is because, well, as you can probably tell, our base have like a lot of issues that need to be resolved before we can move on and do like the rocket stuff. Because I've been avoiding the rocket stuff, to be honest with y'all. I've been avoiding the rocket stuff, but we can only avoid it for so long. I wish I can have a storage capacity where we can store a couple of things before we ship them off down into the wood. Because right now we're using the lumber line itself as a storage thing, but it's not just store that much. And it requires us to check the wood and whatever, man. I guess then again, we don't need the system. We just want to just feed all of the resources into the thing itself. Like we could do that. But that's above my pay grade. Okay. Top of the line, but I don't remember it. Well, I'll probably go with the thing that I know. You know? Honestly, I don't think we even need to design such a complicated system, too. But, I mean, we already put the thing in there, so, like, it's too late. It's too late to apologize. Alright. So, I need to get dirt into... It depends out if I want to automate these plants. Because I gotta get dirt also here, then. So I need something to suck up dirt in the conveyor loader up here. You suck up the dirt. I don't think you're gonna be a main line, so I don't want to make you into the main thing. So you can honestly just feed. Oh. I don't like how this is designed, brother. What are you sucking? You're sucking everything? More cargo compared to hydrogen. Oh, we don't really need that much cargo. The only cargo we need, realistically speaking, is probably gonna be the artifacts. Because I'm just gonna complete. I'm not gonna go for like a crazy fucking shit, man. Because like I don't know. I really hate decentralization. So I think I'm just gonna go for cosmic archaeology. So we're not gonna be we don't need that much. Is what I'm trying to say. In the grand scheme of things here. But I will need super coolant though, because I believe you cannot get liquid hydrogen without super coolant. Unless I'm wrong. But yeah, we need super coolant, man. Also, I'm gonna do some basic ass automation because yeah, I don't think it's really efficient if you run 24/7. Why don't we get a hydro sensor? Okay. This also means we no longer need this line. Yeah, honestly, we really needed a day where we just spend up and just clean up like all the miscellaneous shit, because sometimes I feel like with games like this, you really get into, spaghettification, where like it just becomes so much spaghetti that what you call it, sometimes you build things in a very inefficient manner, and like the spaghetti just consumes you. Let the spaghetti consume you. Bad. And you just gotta take a little break and fucking fix everything. 'Cause fucking things are a disaster out here, man. Jeez. I just want it to take less spaghetti. You know, we gotta really go with less spaghetti. Mom's spaghetti everywhere, man. We'll keep some of the legacies. Some of the legacies things, I don't know, man. We're just gotta live with, And then you, my guy, if above, let's just say 1,000 kilograms, you suck, because I don't want you to keep sucking. The automation wire is fucking atrocious, but there's really nothing I can do. Also, no more running. I think we now have enough power where I don't need to rely on dupes to do labor, which means we can get rid of all this shit too. De-spaghettification. Need to make a tree auto harvester. I don't know about that one, man. That sounds hella complex. You know how long it took us to automate trees? It took us 500 fucking cycles, bro. 500 cycles. That looks... That honestly sounds very complex, man. I just want a functional thing where we don't have like 10 billion spaghetti. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want anything like too complicated. I honestly think I'm just gonna have a permanent dirt line. Yeah. When you live in the farm, you gotta deal with the dirt. Okay, but really though, we really gotta start looking to the stars, because at this point, I mean, I feel like we have conquered most of our demons. Is there still some more spaghettification that needs to be fixed? I believe there's always gonna be spaghetti, man. I think most of our spaghetti problems have been fixed. I'm okay with the current layout for the time being. So I think the next big thing we're gonna probably work on is probably taming this area. Yeah, because honestly, these guys, I'm pretty sure they're gonna cool down the liquid. I'm pretty sure they're gonna cool down this entire area over time. I think so. I mean, not there's not many things that add and keep besides the automation here, and even then, I mean, the automation doesn't run like 24/7, right? At least they're gonna keep the heat in check while we. Now, can I make it where, like, it hot? If I can just make a standing water pool and, things spawn and then automatically get harvest, then that's fine. I have to make a waterfall, bro. I'm like, I don't know how to fucking do that, man. What the hell? That's way above our pay grade. I guess this is what not having oil does to a motherfucker, by the way. Can I just say that? We had no oil, so we had to rely on trees. And I gotta admit, oil is probably pretty much easier, man. I don't like it when there's a congestion, but I mean it's gonna happen. It's the fact that we're having multiple feed lines. But look at this. Look at that, y'all. I mean, wait, it's not done yet because we forgot dirt. I'm fucking stupid. I'm fucking stupid. Okay, it's gonna have a little spaghettification, y'all, but like... Dirt goes in the dirt hole. That feeds all of our farms. We're gonna need to have one more dirt thing offshoots into here, but... I think for the most part, all of our systems is now automated enough where dupes don't have to interact with, like our power network. The only thing dupe have to interact with is the water on the occasional when the water liquid goes up too much. Everything is getting filtered into a central room, so now we just need to set up a science room, which means I need to start claiming this. I think I'm gonna claim this entire area, and we're gonna rework it into a science area. And then down below, I think I'm just gonna grow, like, I don't know, man, probably some water wheat like that. And then I'll make another cooling area here up north. And then maybe we'll install like a Weesport alley up top. Just for fun, Good to have an infrastructure day, though. Infrastructure day. How did the plant husk gets up here, man? What the fuck? Oh yeah, these. Oh my god. Alright, the other thing is just cleaning up all the miscellaneous shit lying around. I don't like miscellaneous shit. I'd be careful not to sweep up the wood because, we already have placed the wood there and we already spend the wattages, so I don't want to spend the wattages and spend it again. I mean, do you really need to clean up the base? No, you don't. But, I think it's just very annoying to have, like, random shit lying all over the place, And look at this shit. Ah! Why aren't you cleaning? I guess you can't climb up there and clean the water. Whatever, man. A little bit of germs never killed anybody, I think. Maybe not. Who knows? Dude, it is crazy. Just how much cooling like this thing can inject into. And remember, we can even go lower if we really wanted to. I think 20 Celsius or around 80 degrees or something like that. Or actually, no, 70 degrees is pretty good. Or 68. If anything, we gotta move the heat in the inner area of our base. I need to make a big ass water loop, bro. The biggest water loop of our lives. We still have infinite water at this point. This planet, there's just too much water. I just have no capacity to store it right now, man, because our big ass water tank over here, which by the way, I have to move all that water over here eventually. So I think the next big project is we're gonna dig out this water tank and then build like a floor, and then what you may call it, figure out how we're gonna route the water into where we need where we need it. Because yeah, we'll probably keep the abyssalite because the abyssalite cancels temperature transfer. So I'll just probably build like a bottom layer, like do something, then we import everything up back up. I mean, we still have a lot of legacy shit. I'm not gonna clean all the legacy shit just because there's gonna be so much legacy shit, man. Like it's crazy out here, you know. I also think this automation system really good. All that. Yeah, because I was hoping to not have like excess dirt in the system, but honestly, it's probably more simple to have excess dirt in the system because realistically, what else are you gonna use? You know, I feel like having simplistic lines are better than having all this complicated bullshit. And then if below, let's just set your maximum. That's our maximum, buddy. Ah, shit. Okay. The spaghettification, I think it's mostly successful. What should we call it? I think I'm gonna roll me like the wood down here now. Yeah, because we technically need a little bit of new wood. And as they say, you know, you're only as good as the workplace that you build. So you have a messy ass workplace, then what you may call it. That's gonna disturb. I wouldn't say disturb you, but you know, like it's definitely gonna make it hard to understand what the hell is going on. Other thing. Huh. A little bit annoying. I was hoping that they could pick it up. Eventually, we will farm these guys. How are you not having enough food? It's a real question, dog. We have the backfill ready, right? Yeah, we have backfill ready. It's good though because we have a period of cooling where like cools off the area a little bit, and then we have an area or time where these things are like heating up everything, and everything gets heated up, yada yada. There's so much Gabaggio everywhere, man. I'm so glad we automated this though, because I was getting really pissed off with how again just how much shit just every. It is time for the great cleaning, y'all, where we clean everything. Infrastructure, way better. I definitely think there's some spaghettification in this middle section here, but there's really nothing we can do because I don't know, man. I legitimately don't know how we're supposed to simplify it. I mean, we can make it take up less space, but then there's less. I guess then again, we don't really have a storage capacity issue, so maybe we can make it a little bit more simplified. Yeah, this middle spaghettification is pissing me off a little bit just because it's gonna make it really hard to install a cooling loop, especially since this area adds heat into the network. Eventually, we need a big ass cooling loop to run throughout the base to make sure that the base temperature always remains at a pretty livable temperature thing. But for the time being, I guess we're gonna have to just live with it, man. Yeah, because eventually I want to link up the main cooling loop with the aqua tuner. The only problem is that I don't want to run polluted water through our base because if we have to deconstruct something, it could be a pain in the dick. A dick! But yeah, eventually I want to run the cooling loop into the thing so that it can suck up, or soak up some of the cooling and then inject that into our system. Because of ultimately the Wii Sports, they're here just for memes. Maybe we'll use them for something, but I definitely don't think the Wii Sports are gonna stay for long. But we will see. We will see. What time is it? Go for another 30 minutes, and then we'll switch over to the secondary game that we may or may not be playing. We'll But yeah, sometimes you gotta take some time to just like clean up your fucking base, man. Because when you first design that shit, it's out of necessity. But once you get to a more, I would say, a somewhat more privileged, we call it state, you can kind of like let off the gas a little bit and start focusing on like longer term survival. You know what I'm saying? So for my sanity's sake, I really think we really needed this what do you call it, improvement in the infrastructure and also the upgrade for our power network. Because yeah, having one was really like pretty bad, but now that we have 2 petroleum generators, I feel much better. Sorry, I just want to check out our wood. Holy shit, 5 tons. I was getting really concerned because we were burning through wood at a really like aggressive rate, but that doesn't seem too bad, bro. It doesn't seem too bad indeed. I guess then again, now that the aqua tuner is also I wouldn't say self-sufficient per se, but like the steam turbine can suck up a proportion of the heat. Why is there pea water in here, dude? What the fuck? Polluted water. All right, so y'all legacy buildings can go now because like you're old news, you're fake news, dog. Would like to run a line, but it's too fucking high. That pisses me off because then I can't. We could just loop it over and then loop it ding. Yeah, because I want to cool this liquid too because this liquid's kind of hot. Whatever, man. I mean, look at just how more pleasant the area is now that it's not super hot and all that bullshit, man. Fuck. There was a little bit of hatred. There was a little. I gotta admit, there was a little bit of hate towards this, but honestly, it's not too bad, man. Like, it really forces you to, I guess, play to your planet strength. Now, granted, there's also multiple planetoid, and like realistically, I'm really just saying the big fu to this planetoid. So like, what you may call it. I definitely think again, I just like a more centralized, I guess, planetoid. You have everything that you need in one planetoid, right? But obviously, in the whole gimmick of the Space Out is that all of your shit is spread out to Kingdom Come, so you don't get all that you need, and you got to figure out, I guess how you allocate those resources. But once you get, I guess, the bare minimums, like like the Aqua Tuner set up in your like main asteroid, it's actually quite pleasant. I think the only thing unpleasant is that the what you may call it, the occasional asteroid that comes and fucking booty slams into your planet, which kind of sucks because like it takes up, it makes it look kind of ugly, to be honest with you. But other than that, I mean, like, pretty nice. Of course, we still need to focus on, like more long-term objective, like completing the actual end game objective rather than just jerking off all day. But for the time being, I'm gonna join my relaxation here, man. Fuck. Yeah, honestly, it was getting very concerning into the mid game, and now it's just like, bro. Shit. Oh, looks like the industry is finally kicking back online again. Oh, which is fair. I mean, it's gonna kick up online anyways. Maybe we should do like 15 so that we have more buffer capacity. I'll think about it. Yeah, because right now, I mean, it's pretty livable, and like I think the range is acceptable. I think as long as it's not above 30C, I think it's pretty acceptable. I mean, our planet has not looked this clean in so long. My industrial block really was a big pain in the dick, and now our industrial block is not that big of a pain in the dick, which is kind of nice. But yeah, the thing is that I need to develop systems where we can copy pasta into the other colonies. I guess then again, I mean, like the bare minimums. We need to design a bare minimum system where, like, this is how they're gonna operate. The only thing is power. Like how they're gonna get power. I think most planets have coal or something like that where we can rely on it for a little bit, but eventually they're gonna need like a more long term sustainable power, right? Um, which maybe we just install trees, but trees are very how you call it, resource intensive system. So I don't know, man. It works with our primary planet because our primary planet is where all the main life support is going. So like it makes sense for us. It's also labor intensive unless we apparently you can do a waterfall kind of thingy with the trees, which is that like not labor intensive and pretty much automated. But I don't get paid the big bucks for that shit, man. So fuck that shit. We're just gonna rely on the more labor intensive methods just because I don't know, man. I've never done that before, and the way it's described sounds complicated. So we're not gonna fuck with that one for the most part. Um, now what, Hunter? Now what? Now, I mean, now that we have all of our basis systems, and I think it's sustainable. Or I hope it's sustainable, because if it's not sustainable, then obviously that's gonna be a problem at some point. At some point, that's gonna come back and bite us in the ass. But for the time being, though, assuming that we are sustainable, I mean, fuck, man. Even the liquids, we're not even consuming enough liquids. We just have so much fucking liquid everywhere, man. If anything, we should be exporting this liquid to other places because they can fuel the hydrogen generator, and I think that's energy net positive. But I'm guessing the other planets are not as we call it water rich compared to this planet. Yeah, because usually one of the key factors that you where you die in is that you run out of water, you run out of power, yada yada. I guess then again we're kind of abusing the pip mechanic a little bit, which makes it a little bit easier, just because it makes it so that our planet is self-sustainable rather than being like a constant research drain. Because ultimately the game pushes you to like oil or something like that just because it's more efficient. Makes it so the colony doesn't die. Because usually you tie yourself to oil because oil is what really generates like all the other resources that you need for survival. So, what you might call it, we kind of detach ourselves from oil by relying on trees because trees make ethanol. Ethanol makes power. Power is everything. Power overwhelming. I would like to cool this liquid though. This is a little bit hot. Yeah, because that hotness is gonna get injected into our water system. And whatever, man. Honestly, as long as you have a system to remove heat, it's fine. But yeah, I mean, this is my first time automating trees, though. Not automating trees, but having a tree system, power system. Because again, I feel like most of the time, and probably it's probably more efficient, one would assume. People go to petroleum because petroleum, you just need to inject water into the system, into the crude oil thing that makes oil, and then that oil you then take to either burn it in the petroleum thingy, or you make another petroleum thingy. Because if you burn it, what's it called, man? You either burn it in the oil refinery, but you lose like 50% of the efficiency, or you make a petroleum boiler where you boil it to get 100% efficiency. Um, Generally speaking, I think it's more advisable to boil it than oil refine it. But if you're in a tight pickle, then obviously you're gonna start with the oil refining process, right? Before you engage in the. I don't think there's many people who's going straight to petroleum boiler. And all this without suits, by the way. I mean, we can start manufacturing suits now that we get the reeds. But yeah, all this without fucking suits. Can you fucking believe it, man? I can't fucking believe it, man. I wish I could lock them out of the way so that they stop fucking doing the robotics job. I mean, the whole point of us designing the system that is fully automated is that the robots would do their fucking job for us. All right, y'all? Because it's like bitch work job. I guess then again, if they're not doing anything and they're just sitting there just jerking off all day, then maybe maybe it's good for them to do something. We used to have Pakus, but all the Pakus are fucking dead now. All right, so now I think the future streams are going to be solely focused on now that everything has been cleaned up, or at least majority of things have been cleaned up. And I feel like we're in a self-sustaining loop where like our resources going to go up like and then realistically, I still got like a shit ton of water to burn, so like we should not be too concerned about, I guess, not having enough liquids, because I think we still got a pretty decent amount of liquids to burn before we really have to worry. Like probably 500 plus cycles of liquid, just liquid here, liquid there, liquid there. So yeah, we have plenty of liquids before we have to worry about taming. Like, and we do need to tame. Like, there's the water guys are right there, salt guys are right there. So like, there's more possibilities of taming if need be. But we should really focus on the archaeology achievement and then just like fucking running that shit down, man. Which means we're gonna need to go. What do we need to do? The currently colony does not fulfill the space outage. Yes, I understand, but what do I need to do? I need to study different terrestrial artifacts at Artifact and Analyst Station. Unique terrestrial artifact study 10. Study different space artifacts at the space artifact analyst station. So I gotta figure out what the fuck that is. I gotta figure out what the hell that is. But yeah, that's gonna be the future goal. And then the next big project that we're gonna work on, after everybody's done picking up like all the random bullshit throughout the colony here. Honestly, dude, I don't even want like the wild ass food, bro. Honestly, because like they're generating waste that is hard to pick up, especially down in this area. I think this area we're gonna probably mine. We're gonna probably mine out. Yeah, because this is gonna become a big ass water tank for us. Let's put at least one layer separation into this thing so that we can route the pipes if need be. No, I never used gold as a material. Wonder how useful it is. Alright, the next big project, I feel like I need to move like this entire water system over here. I mean, yeah, and then we'll just keep like some of these pipes feed like the main loop. But yeah, all the water should be existing over here because this is like where all the water. The only annoying thing is that we're gonna have to pipe like our liquids over to like the bathroom area, which is completely on the opposite side. But that's fine, I guess. Not the worst thing in the world. Okay. I think I might. I think I might. Does it reduce the amount of area that it can cool in? Yes, but does it make it so that we can route the pipe properly? Also, so it's not that bad. We'll probably backfill this thing at least one tile, make a wall, and then that'll be our main water tank eventually. How you? Oh, I'm stupid. He was too busy getting rid of spaghettification. He didn't thought he should. Somebody's gotta get hurt. Oh, it's just for like 2 seconds. 2 ticks of damage or something like that. It's fine. We're looking for we want to see 100 more than 105 tons here. If it's more than 105 tons, then we know that all the automation is set up correctly. Oh, they can't go down there. That's why. All right. I mean, realistically, sorry, y'all. Okay, lock that shit. How did this become? Oh, the door got thingy. Interesting. Huh. I didn't expect the door to get a temperature transfer. It's a little bit annoying. It is a little bit annoying. This is more for building aesthetics, I guess, than anything. I mean, wait, what the fuck am I doing, man? Why are we building for aesthetics now? I don't know, man. It looks nice, okay? And plus, we're towards the end of the stream, so like, I just wanna, do some a little bit of what we call touch up. Honestly, thinking maybe 18C, man. It's paradoxical though, because like the more power we burn, the more it triggers the thingy. We're gonna have to make like a temperature wall here to inject cooling, and then run a cooling line up and down this thing, and then we'll get heat inject into this thing, or at least takes heat from this thing. Yeah, because this thing's gonna run cold. Now, luckily, again, the Steam subsidizes about 60% or something like that, and then we have 40% of the other power coming from the petroleum. Yeah, all doing fine these days, right? Everybody doing good? Yeah, air in this thing is doing good too. If anything, we gotta start sucking up this thing so that we can start consuming the hydrogen. Yep. Yes, we do. Eventually. At some point. my mushrooms off. Put the mushrooms in the bag. Has this thing not been connected the entire time, brother? Ah. I believe that I don't know, something not right about that one, but I'm just gonna leave it alone, y'all. And then legacy power connections. How many are there? Not many actually. Not many. Anything? What we can do is just make a heavy wire here. Alright, I'm seeing a little bit of what we call redundancy here, so might as well just leave that off a little bit. Okay. Oh. I think I need a second battery. And the second battery We'll tell this guy to run a little bit longer, just because I think he's not running long enough, honestly. Yeah, because it's a little bit too hot. It's a little bit too hot for my liking, but it's whatever, man. Honestly, this colony is kind of interesting. It's a colony where we detach ourselves from petroleum, and we also detach ourselves from the hydrogen creator. What's it called again? Electrolyzer. This is like the first colony that I actually build without the electrolyzer. I feel like usually the electrolyzer is like my go-to kind of guy, you know. And I guess maybe the electrolyzer is what consumes like a shit ton of water compared to the oxyferns, because I feel like the oxyferns isn't, doesn't consume as much. A little edification there, just a little bit. Okay, just a little bit. Just because what you may call it, I want to make sure this loop is full. Really, no point in not having a 99% uptime. I don't know if it's actually successfully deleting that much temperature. Just running it a little bit colder, just so that like maybe it deletes more temperature. I don't know. I don't think so. At least the system is definitely keeping it in track. We're losing. We just lost tons. Well, consider the fact that we're aiming for a lower temperature. I'm gonna say it's acceptable for the time being, but I'm not entirely sure. Because yeah, our wood production did say 2 tons. Because I remember last time it fired up, it was 105 tons. A little concerning. A little concerning. But then again, we did aim for a lower temperature, though. We dropped by another further 2 degrees. So I'm going to say that 2-degree burn is not too shabby. I mean, but look how clean everything is, man. Everything's really clean. Do we have the occasional random ass shit lying around? Yes. And oh my god, puffs. Do you need puffs? I think for making oxide, actually, puffs are kind of useful because I think oxide might be something that we might want to consider. Rather than taking what you may call it, the oxyferns. Though we can visit the other planet to then colonize or take their oxyferns and then fill up our main ship with oxyferns. Because oxyferns is pretty sustainable. We just need like 3 or 4, and then that can stay one pilot, and then that one pilot can go do whatever basically. For the time being. So maybe I'll do that instead. I think the home planet. We have a random ass pipe there, man. That's disturbing me a little bit. We also got to figure out where we want to put this too. Maybe it's supposed to be open. I'm not sure how this thing is getting heated. Weird. Weird, and it's pissing me off, man. Can't reach the thing. Yeah, whatever. Okay. Next stream, we would need to rebuild our science area. And what you may call it. Now that our little salt area is built, that's very good because this is where we're going to be processing all of our salt water for the time being. Eventually, we're going to probably have it where, you know, salt water is going to be here. It's clean, everything shipped down over here for long-term storage, and then what you call it? I don't even know, man. I don't even know. And then we're gonna move our water tank too, because yeah, that water tank is taking a pretty huge chunk of that area. So I want to move it over here, And then what you might call it, we'll just have one area where we have all of our water. And yeah, the industrial block, I mean, hopefully we'll produce enough cooling. It may be too much. I think it might be too much for one guy to handle this, but I mean, relatively speaking, all the thing there is not too bad, right? Yeah, that's just the liquid content is running a little bit hot. But yeah, okay. I think this was good infrastructure day. Which at the end of the day, you always need to have like some kind of infrastructure day because like again, when you build stuff first, it's just like necessities. Now it's about planning out the colony for the future, right? So I think now that the power situation is all sorted out and the water situation, well, we still have like fucking enough water to last us for quite some time. We should start looking to the stars now to figure out. Holy shit! It sucked out everything. Damn, that's very surprising. I did not think it was gonna suck out everything, but I guess given enough cycles, it just sucks out everything. But yeah, so now the main thing is that we got to go import a couple more oxyferns so that we have like these oxyferns producing 24/7, and like another thing is that we're gonna need super coolant because I believe in order to like traverse the star map and all that business, we're gonna need to take to the stars, and I'm gonna need to go over there. Data banks, harvestable. Gotta figure out where to get these terrestrial things too. I'm assuming you gotta explore. You gotta explore different planets and stuff like that, which means we're gonna need a better rocket, which means we're gonna need super coolant and all that business. So that is definitely gonna be in the thing. I think now everything looks good at Mother Base, so we can focus on the stars. Because wait, caught. That's how we're gonna quote unquote finish. I guess with these types of games, you kind of just play to infinity and beyond, right? So like, there's no technical, what you might call it, where like the game ends and you succeed and all that business. But yeah, for now though, we're gonna stop with oxygen not included. I'd like to thank everybody for watching. My name is Hunter OG. If I do not see you next time we stream, then just have a good day, night, morning, afternoon, or wherever you are. Be safe, and we'll catch you guys later. On that, yeah. YouTube is done.